Okay, hello everybody. Hello. And what is going on, folks? How's everyone doing? Whew. Today is Tuesday, October 3rd, 2017. I'm DSP. I'm here on the stream for you. And it is time to begin. How's everyone, how's everyone's week? Let's say that. How's it going? Hopefully it's good. For me, the week's been pretty good for multiple reasons. Number one, because I've been playing a lot of new games recently, which is always a good thing, right? Number two, stream attendance has been great. People coming out, enjoying all the stuff that I'm playing. That's always good. Yesterday I got to play a wide variety of stuff. I got to play this Fortnite Battle Royale that everyone's been talking about and finally get my hands on it and, get a feel for what it is. And I got to start playing Spyro the Dragon, his classic retro throwback platformer from the PlayStation 1 era, which I never played. I completely missed out on every single Spyro game. So, very excited to jump back into Spyro today. Today's stream will be running until around 5 p.m. Pacific time. So, we've got a good 5 hours to go. Keep in mind that I do take a break during the stream, about halfway through, about 15-20 minute break, it depends. To stretch my legs or whatever. So, we'll get about at least 4 hours of gameplay in, if not more today. Now, how far will I get into the game? I'm not sure. Earlier, right now he's Be the Madman, said that he's a real huge fan of the series, and he was telling me about it in stream chat. He says there's 6 worlds. Each world has 3 stages, plus an optional flying stage and a boss. So to give you an idea, last night I played for around 2 hours, and I was able to complete the entire first world, including the flight stage and the boss, and I got all the collectibles, 100%. Then I headed to the second world, and I wandered around the open world of the second world, got all the items in it, and then I did a stage, the Icy Caverns, and I did 100% collection on that as well. So in 2 hours, I got a lot done. I didn't realize, I was going to get that much done. From what I'm to understand, the game's not super long. It's not it's not like Banjo-Kazooie, you know what I mean, where it just goes on and on and on. So it seems like it shouldn't take too long to get through the game, which quite honestly is a good thing. The reason it's a good thing is because this is a game that I'm going to be balancing along with all of the new releases coming out in October, okay? So that being said, I'm not going to be able to play this all the time. This is going to be maybe once a week, twice a week, I get to sneak in a session of Spyro, okay? And that's okay, because if the game really is only going to take me, I don't know, say 12 hours to beat, then it's not that big of a deal. I can, balance it with the other games over the course of October and not have to worry about not finishing it in any kind of a timely manner. So that's good. That's a good thing, and I'm excited for it. I did enjoy it last night, although I will say this. I died a ton. The reason being that I died a ton has nothing to do with the game at all. I can't blame the game mechanics. I can't blame the game makers. It's because I'm playing an emulated version of this on the PlayStation 3. You can buy all these PS1, PS2 classics, but then all the controls are delayed. And I experienced this several years ago when I played Crash Bandicoot 1 on the PlayStation 3, and boy, was that a difficult experience with the delayed controls. Let me tell you, folks. It really was a really daunting experience playing that classic platformer for the first time on a delayed emulator. So I'm slipping off of ledges, I'm missing jumps, I'm falling, and I'm falling, careening to my death here because of the delayed input. It's going to happen. There's nothing you can do about it. I don't have a PlayStation 1 that I can direct capture from, so I've just got to put up with the emulation, and it's all right. I mean, this game it doesn't seem incredibly difficult, at least so far. I don't know if it'll actually up in difficulty significantly the further I get into it, but I think I should be able to handle it. Considering I beat Crash Bandicoot 1 with delayed input controls, I think I could beat Spyro the Dragon, okay? Fair enough. Now, ladies and gentlemen, just so there's full transparency here, and no one is wondering what the heck is going on, I usually stream every day. Usually I'm here every single day for you in some capacity to live stream gameplay for you, okay? This is an exception coming up this week. This week, for the first time since July, I'm actually going to take some time away from live streaming daily in order to do some personal stuff. I've got things I'd like to do that I don't have time to do when I'm here every day streaming. For example, cleaning my house from top to bottom, which I did in July, and really haven't had time to do anything in that regard since then. Now I'm going to give it a once over again, okay? And that's just good for my own personal health, to have a clean house and not have to worry about dust and stuff all over the place. So it makes sense. I'm actually going to be doing a few other things that you really are not interested in. Trust me, freaking financial stuff with bills and the like. You don't want to hear about that. I will be making a pot of Italian sauce, which is something that I do every 2 to 3 months. I make a giant batch of my homemade family recipe Italian sauce. I'll be doing that during the time off, so that way it won't be a situation where I'm playing new releases, big AAA releases of the fall, and I have to have a stream where every 20 minutes I have to take a break. Because that's what happens when I make a pot of Italian sauce. Every 20 minutes you have to stir it to make sure it doesn't burn, and then you have to season it a little bit more every few... I usually do it like once an hour. I'll put a little bit of extra seasoning into the sauce. And you need to be actively ready for that. If you don't pay attention, it will burn and the sauce will be ruined. So when I do that, typically I play like a fighting game stream or something like that. And I was thinking about it, and I was like, uh-oh, you know, really thinking about the games and stuff coming up. For example, Middle-earth: Shadow of War, The Evil Within 2, South Park: The Fractured But Whole. These are not going to be games that are going to be games that every 20 minutes it makes sense to go stir the sauce. It would be very jarring and annoying to be watching a gameplay stream of someone playing a big AAA release, and every 20 minutes I got to take a break. So I said, I'll do the sauce while I'm on break. I'll make the sauce, on one of the days when I'm on break. Which is fine. It'll be a day for me to just relax at home and kind of chill out. One day, I'm going to be heading out to look for Halloween costumes. That's right, folks, because we did hit the September Patreon funding goal. Thank you to everyone who did pledge to my Patreon in September and made that possible. I will be doing a Halloween horror marathon. And because I'll be doing that marathon, I need to get a costume. So what I'll be doing is looking at the local Halloween stores to see what costumes are available, and take some pictures and get some ideas. Because based off of what I see readily available in stores here, I'm going to create a poll on the forums of different categories. So, for example, one category may be video game characters. One category may be pop culture characters. One category may be classic, horror movie villains, stuff like that. And, the patrons from September are going to be voting on these categories. More than likely, I'm assuming based off the pictures that I share on Instagram this week, off of what I see, they're going to say, oh, I really want Phil to do a costume like that. So they'll probably vote for the category of the costume that they saw that they really liked. So that's going to be pretty fun. I'm actually pretty amped up to be looking at that. By the way, I am a huge fan of Halloween, and I'm a huge fan of Christmas. I love these two end-of-the-year holidays, and I get all geared up for them. Last night, I was watching a horror movie. I forgot to take a picture of it and share it on Instagram. Sadly, I like doing that in Halloween, and I forgot completely. I'll try to remember to do it. But it was like, what was it? The Sisters of Sorority Row or something like that. It's from the 1970s, like a classic slasher horror movie in the vein of like Friday the 13th, but it doesn't have like Jason or anything. It's just like some mysterious killer doing all this shit. And so I watched that last night. But that's what I mean. I'll be watching horror movies all month, horror series all month. I get into it. I decorated my house with pumpkins. I get really into the holiday spirit. So that's why I'm going to be looking for Halloween costumes for this fun Halloween event, all right? So all that kind of stuff, the stuff I'm going to be doing the next few days. But for full transparency's sake, starting tomorrow, no live streaming, all right? On Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, or Saturday. That would be the 4th, 5th, 6th, and 7th of October. There will be no live streaming here on Twitch. I know that's a rarity, okay? I know that that's, not a actual thing that you would expect, but I need it. 4 days away should be enough to recuperate, to get me healthy and back up to standards of hopefully maybe getting regular sleep, which is a problem I've been having. Some nights I can't sleep. Hopefully clearing out my sinuses and everything, which are still pissing me off, because now, here's what happened. So the summer ended, and it got nice, and I was good for like 2 weeks. My throat was getting better, and now it got freaking cold. It dropped to 20 degrees, and then yesterday I felt like sniffling, like I was under the weather. I was like, you gotta be kidding me. Now today I actually feel better, so that's good, but it's like, you gotta be kidding me. After a whole summer of me not feeling good, I start feeling better, and then all of a sudden I feel worse again because the weather changes. But no, I'm actually feeling better now. I'm hoping having 4 days away from not having to talk for several hours at a tear on stream, hopefully should get me nicely recuperated to come back and hit the ground running, because I am going to be returning on Sunday the 8th at night. It'll be a nighttime stream starting around 7:30, 8 p.m. Pacific time. I'm going to be doing Batman the Telltale Series Season 2, Episode 2 here on live stream, okay? And then I'm going to be doing on Monday another big Spyro stream. So another giant, 3+ hour Spyro stream that Monday after the 9th. And then that night I've decided I'm going to be doing, this is the first time I'm announcing it, a midnight release of Middle-earth Shadow of War. Now, for me, that means it comes out 9 p.m. Pacific time. That's cool. I'll do about a 2-hour stream to celebrate this giant AAA release, and I'm actually going to be doing these kind of late-night streams for pretty much all the major new releases as they come out in October, okay? So, yes, that's going to be that night. That's going to be fun. And then, of course, that week I'll be playing Middle-earth Shadow of War all week until The Evil Within 2 comes out later in the week. So, it's going to be a lot of fun here on stream when I do return from my time away. But for full transparency, FYI, I will not be here for the next 4 days. However, this does not mean that I will not be working. What it means is that I won't be streaming. Over on my YouTube channel, DSPGaming, where I, every single day, upload all the videos as archives of my live streams, you're going to be seeing daily content being put out on DSPGaming. There's going to be more Fortnite from yesterday. I actually still have more party matches where I played with 3 other people, and then I have a few more solo matches to upload. Obviously, I'm going to have more Spyro because I'm playing for 4+ hours today, so I'm going to have a big session of Spyro to upload. I'm going to have more Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite gameplay. In fact, I have 2 different sessions of that gameplay to upload. One, I played against my viewers in a lobby, and that was a lot of fun. And then in the other session, I just did ranked online play, which really wasn't a lot of fun because I saw that the game degraded into everyone doing the same exact strategy that was pretty much undefendable online because you can't block quick enough to stop what's going on with it. So I understand why everyone was using it online. So, that is also going to be uploaded. And then, I still have some 30+ matches of Ultra Street Fighter 2 from, Sunday's session of streaming. So, I've got quite a lot of videos queued up and ready to be uploaded to DSP Gaming during the course of this week when I will not be live streaming. So, even if I'm not streaming, if you want to watch new stuff daily, head over to DSP Gaming and check out the videos. Hopefully that'll keep you occupied. I mean, and recently I did a ton of stuff. I did a full playthrough of Cuphead. That was really fun. And, I've been doing quite the big variety of stuff recently that I think you'll definitely enjoy on DSP Gaming if you are, bored because I'm not streaming here daily. Okay? Plenty of stuff. I'm not even exaggerating, over 45,000 gameplay videos exist on DSP Gaming since I opened the channel in 2010. I'm pretty sure you can find something to watch. Maybe you could watch my old Middle-earth, what was the name of the last one? What was the last Middle-earth game? It wasn't Shadow of War, it was Middle-earth. I can't remember what it was called. Maybe rewatch that first playthrough, right? To get caught up for the new one coming up this week. Or rewatch my The Evil Within 1 playthrough to get caught up for The Evil Within 2. Whatever it is, there's tons of stuff that you can watch. All right? So give it a look during my time off. Be the Bad Man says it was called Shadow of Mordor. That is correct. Shadow of Mordor. Yep. There you go. Okay, so that is what's going on with me for the next several days to week, to month, honestly, because all the games I'll be playing this month. And I'm pumped. I hope you're pumped for it, folks. What else do we have to talk about before I get started here? Not too much. Let me think. If there's any other odds and ends that I want to throw out there. Oh, you know what? I'll talk about this. My Patreon goal for this month, I haven't even set it up yet on my website, patreon.com/darksidefil. It's going to be PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds. If we hit the funding goal for this month, I'm going to be doing a marathon of PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds. Probably both solo and see if I can play it with a party as well. It'll take place, excuse me, didn't mean to burp there, in late November. And if I can, I'll play it on the Xbox One console if it releases by then. If not, I'm going to do it on PC. I'm going to do it a different way than I usually do to make sure that I could do it on PC. Okay? Yeah. And a lot of people want to see me play PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds. It's a game that's been the hottest game on Steam for like 2 months running now. Everyone's talking about it. Everyone's playing it. And I rarely play PC games, so this will be a special event where I get to play all day long in late November, all right? So, if we hit the funding goal, folks, okay? So please check it out at patreon.com/DarksidePhil. Consider pledging. I'm not going to push it hard today because we're really early in the month, and honestly, I didn't even set up the goal yet on the website. I haven't had a chance. Maybe that's something I'll do during my time off. We'll see. But yeah, when I come back, I'll be talking about it a lot more, all right, when I come back from my time off. Okay. So, ladies and gentlemen, as you're watching today's Spyro stream, if you decide to either cheer, sub, or tip during the stream, I'm greatly appreciative of any of those things, and I will give you a verbal shout-out thank you if you do so. If you cheer 50 bits or more, if you sub to the channel and click on the share button, or if you tip me $2 or more, I will actually give an on-screen pop-up notification to thank you, visually for your contributions, and I will give you the verbal recognition as well. So it's double shout-outs if you do those levels of contribution, okay? FYI, right now, Twitch is running a promotion that if you are not subbed to someone at all, and you sub to them for the very first time, you get half price. And I believe someone told me that's running through October 18th. I haven't confirmed that, but they did tell me that it was extended. At first, it was supposed to be, like, only to the 2nd of October, but they extended it, supposedly. Okay? So, wait. Little Blake is saying, wrong, it's not showing for me. Is that true? Is it not extended? Because someone told me it was extended. I don't know, because I can't sub to myself, and I'm not on another channel, so I can't actually test this theory right now. Well, I apologize if it's not for everyone. So I was told that it was extended. Maybe it's not for everybody. Maybe it's only for certain territories. I don't know. But anyway, I'm just throwing it out there, okay? Oh, now people are saying it is extended until October 18th. The 18th, okay. That's good to know. When's the 18th? That would be that would be the middle of the week of me playing South Park. So that's cool, because I'll have 3 big new releases to let people know if they want to sub, it's half price. That's cool. So I guess it's extended for certain people and not others. I don't know. Some people are saying it shows as half price. Other people are saying it's not. I don't know why. Maybe it's only certain territories. Give it a look. It's a good opportunity to subscribe. You'll get all the emotes and stuff. You won't have to watch ads when I run them. And it obviously supports me. So consider doing that. Okay? And today, if you are going to either cheer, sub, or tip during today's gameplay stream, and, you're wondering, gee, I wonder, what I do here, what would be the best thing? What would be the best way to support Phil right now? What gets him the biggest help? Right now, in the short term, the best thing you could do is tip me. And if you're wondering how to do that, if you actually look directly below my stream on my Twitch page here, there's a big grid, has all that information of the different plugs and links to my website and everything. There's a section there that says tips. If you click on that, it's a picture of me posing with some Pokemon. It'll take you to the tips page where you can either do an anonymous tip or you can actually leave a message, okay? The reason that helps me tremendously right now is because I'm going to get paid for my really awesome performance both on stream and on YouTube from August in about 8 days. And that's good, but basically right now the problem is all my bills clear the first week of the month, and they're all clearing right now, and I'm really nervous about not having enough funds because the summer was so slow. For 2 months, basically, everything was down, and it wasn't my fault, it was YouTube's fault, because YouTube didn't bring in enough ad revenue, honestly, and they just weren't doing a good job. Now they're doing a lot better, of course, because it's the fall. But yeah, if you tip me, I get that money right now. It'll go right to my bank account, boom, I could pay a bill with it, like right now. Versus if you cheer or sub, I'm still appreciative. It still helps me out tremendously. But that being said, it delays for 2 months. I won't get anything from your cheers or your subs until December. So yeah, anything that you do in that regard, it's a double month wait for me. So I would appreciate it if you could tip. Tipping is the best way to help right now. Once we hit mid-October and I get paid for August, I should be okay. I shouldn't have to bring this up ever. I can just be like, do whatever you want. It doesn't matter. It all helps. Okay. Let's do some shout-outs, folks, because some people have been cheering, subbing, and tipping during the pre-stream. So let's go ahead and do shout-outs, and then we'll get started with Spyro. Sound good? Okay. So first of all, I got to say special thanks to two individuals. First of all, one by the name of Boz2161. This person did a 435-bit cheer overnight. It was actually 7:53 a.m. this morning when I was not live streaming, and said, God bless Phil. Thank you very much, Boz. Appreciate the cheer, and, you know, the fact that you even cheered when I wasn't even here even means more, because it means that you obviously support me and, you know, you want to help out. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Very appreciative of that. And then, of course, shout out to Golden Colts, who did his overnight cheering around 8. Wow, he did it at 8 in the morning and then at like 9 in the morning. Yes, he did 700 bits. Thank you, Golden Colts, for the overnight cheers as well. Very appreciative of that and your ongoing support. Thank you very much. I have now misclicked and opened up the Microsoft Store on my laptop. Why I have a shortcut to the Microsoft Store on my shortcuts bar, I have no idea. I don't know what's going on here. Okay. Shout out to Black Mage C-Type, who did a 10-bit cheer and said, Shadow of War hype, hashtag vote Sir Dumas for Halloween 2017. So what he's campaigning for is for me to dress up like a knight, I guess, for Halloween. So that that would be my Halloween costume. Sir Dumas is my character who I've been playing as in the Dark Souls series. However, how I would dress up in a suit of armor, I don't know. I'm curious to see that. Maybe that would be a Halloween costume they actually have, is like a plastic suit of armor or something. Oh God, imagine that, me in like a like plastic armor. Oh God. Well, I guess we'll see. If they have something, I'll take a picture of it. Shout out to Jack Spartacus, who did a 50-bit cheer. Thank you, Jack Spartacus, for the support this afternoon. Shout out to AES0411, who gave me a $1 tip, and he says, Hey Phil, I've enjoyed your DSP Tries It videos, and I was wondering, would you be willing to take a crack at DSP Tries It for any healthy alternatives or recipes? You mentioned that you gained weight, and I think it would be a good idea for you and your viewers. Well, first of all, DSP Tries It is a series where I try products and food that's pre-made. It's not mean as a... Oh, excuse me. Wow. Burp surprised me. Right in the middle of my word, it came up. Excuse me. Okay. DSP Tries It is not a series where I would cook, per se. Now, there's been an exception. This last week, okay, I did the DiGiorno Rising... Or it wasn't Rising Crust, excuse me. The DiGiorno Deep Dish Crispy Crust Pizza. The reason that one had cooking in it was because you have to cook that item for it to be ready. It's not like I could have went out and got it and eaten it right out of the box. It would have been cold and not melted and, you know, not baked properly. So that was an exception. If I were to do healthy food, like, what would I get? Would you want me to go to, say, because they do in this area of the country, FYI, if you guys aren't aware, everyone out here is health conscious. Everyone out here is green. Everyone out here is a hipster, and they're into that shit. So they're all out there, you know, spending extra money for organics and extra money for gluten-free and all this stuff, okay? So all that being said, I'm sure that I could actually get something. The question is, what would be interesting? You know what I mean? Like, what kind of healthy foods would you guys like to see me try? Do you guys have any ideas in that regard? Because if you could give me some examples, like, say, I want to see Phil eat dried kale chips or something like that, right? I would do it. But what are you guys interested in? You know what I mean? That's what I would need to know. Because honestly, it's very expensive shit. It really is. Like, anything you get that's organic or any of these special foods that are high-quality health foods, they're like double to triple the price of normal stuff. I know this from experience because there was this one, I was eating trail mix for a while, and I wasn't looking at the price of anything, and they had this good-looking trail mix. It was called, like, Sahel's Snacks in the health food section. It was supposed to be, like, almonds with some kind of a honey crisp coating or whatever. I was like, wow, this looks good. So I didn't look at the price. And I just grabbed it off the shelf thinking, oh, it's trail mix. It's going to cost, like $3-4, right? It was $9. I didn't know this till I bought it. I looked at my receipt. I was like, what the shit? $9. Good Lord. So that's what I mean. If I'm going to get something that's healthy for DSP Tries It, it would have to be something you guys are actually interested in and you're going to come out and watch. Because if I spend $9 on a bag of freaking almonds, I need to make sure people will watch the DSP Tries It and not say, wow, that's stupid and boring. I don't want to see that, and not watch the video. Okay? So, yes, that would be the idea. So, hey, if you guys want to see me eat healthier stuff on DSP Tries It, by all means, send me your ideas. I know for a fact there are certain cultural foods that are considered health foods that maybe you'd like to see me try, right? Different things that I've never had before that you want to see me try out. Send me your ideas. Email me, darksidefil@hotmail.com, or tweet me at theycallmedsp. Anything, you know, send them. I would love feedback. Rather than me just eating fast food for DSP Tries It, send me your ideas. I'd be more than happy to try stuff out. Okay? Okay. Shout out to OB1TV, who did a 51-bit cheer and said, I'm just a Bill. From Capitol Hill. That's for Schoolhouse Rocks reference. Okay. Shout out to C. Dick, who subscribed to the channel. Thank you, C. Dick, for subbing. I appreciate that. And C. Dick gave me a $20 tip. And he says, last stream send off before your break. Yes, thank you very much, C. Dick. I appreciate that. Because, as you know, I will not be here live streaming for 4 days. So the fact that you just gave me a nice chunk of a tip here will obviously help me out, because it's 4 days of income on Twitch that I'm not going to get. To be completely honest, what I'm banking on here is that when I come back, when I'm playing all the big new releases like Shadow of War and Evil Within 2 and South Park and the 3 big ones at the end of the month, that because these are giant releases, people are going to be participating more. So it'll even out the fact that for 4 days I'm not getting anything. Hopefully, fingers crossed, right? I mean, I can't guarantee that, but people have been very generous recently, and I've been very happy, you know, with everyone. So I'm by no means am I going to be, oh my God, dang, you people have been horrible. Yeah, right. I would be such a fucking asshole to be like that. Seriously. You guys have been amazing these past few months, especially, like I said, August, September, when I knew things were really financially tight. You guys have been really nice to me, so thank you for that. I hope you've been enjoying the stuff I'm putting out, you know, because you guys have really been supportive, okay? And I am very appreciative. Thank you for that. Thank you. Okay. Okay, everybody. So that is it for the shout-outs. Thank you to everyone who did cheer, sub, tip here on the pre-stream. I think it's now time to start with Spyro. Sound good? So we're going to get in over 4 hours of Spyro gameplay, it looks like. Cool. All right. Thank you, everyone. And let us begin with Spyro the Dragon. All right, here we go.